Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Rhodian Empire on Rome Remastered Total War. In the last episode, we did stage 1 of putting down the rebellion. You can see there's the heroic victory marker here. If we can just... There we are. And we've got the second chapter almost. We're going to push our army pretty hard. And we're going to attack Proteus. Hopefully put him down and then send him back for some retraining. So we've got 3,618 men to defeat. We've got 3,600... Oh, they've got a 2-man advantage. The bastards. But anyway, he fights again. Remember to leave a like and a subscribe if you feel the need. I'm very pleased with how the Rhodian... I keep wanting to say Rhodesian, and there's a gentleman who corrected me on it, but it just sounds better, Rhodesian, but of course that's in Africa. I don't even know if it's a country anymore. But of course, we've conquered Crete, and we're now moving on to perhaps either going on to mainland Greece and attacking the Boeotian League, or we're going to be looking at trying to claim the islands. But this should hopefully be the end of this particular phase of the conflict. We've got our hoplite line, which we'll put on defend. We've got our slingers, which will whack behind there, taking off skirmish. We've got our absolutely crippled cavalry, so we're going to have to send the general in with them.
Your reinforcements have arrived.
Damn right
this
they
is
have.
hopeful news indeed.
Let's just get them all going. Off you go, friends. And we'll get all of you. Let's take out that cavalry unit as quick as we can. We're going to be using them as mainly cavalry, so we're going to take them off skirmish. They do have a habit of killing themselves, which is a bit disappointing. Charge them! The mighty Rhodian... What are they called? Well, they're Rhodian slingers, yeah. They're not from Rhodes. Here we go. Let's get these to just run away now. We're shaken. They're gone. Next unit. Let's keep up the good work. Don't worry about that. We're going to win. Oh my god, they've stood up quite nicely. What's happening down the line? What are these? They're peltasts. Oh, the general's taking a bit of a pounding. Out you come. Don't die, Mr. General. He's our glorious leader as well. See if we can get them to... and take out those Grecian slingers. Oh, he's just run off. What a donut. There's 2 of those. Might as well bring him back.
The enemy general is slain.
Damn
The
right.
men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Right, they're gone as well. go. Make them fly in the air. Ooh, what's that? Keep up that good momentum. They think that's a victory. No, we don't want to lose our general. Let's ignore them and just go for something that's already routing, because we don't want the general to die. He is our leader. He's been... Stay away from those Cretan hoplites. I should just fan out a bit more. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. There you go. You're gone as well. Fabulous. Not a heroic one, but considering they had 2 whole men extra than us, quite satisfying. Quite satisfying indeed. But that is now a crippled army and needs to come back to Rhodes as soon as possible. And then we're going to hopefully go on a bit of an island hopping conquest. We've decided that perhaps it's time.
Victory and honor!
I can't do anything with that. We don't want to get into a drawn conflict with them. I'm thinking it is time to perhaps tweak the nose of Ptolemy. But we can't do anything until we've got some monies. We are trying to re-establish the economy, which has taken a lot longer than it should do, really, but it's because everything's quite expensive, and even though we got Crete, it's not very well developed. So, oh dear, where's he going? That's the Seleucids. See, Seleucia and Ptolemy are battling it out, which makes me think we can start nicking some territory. And that territory that we're interested in is the islands of the Aegean. Still surprised we haven't lost Eulis. Is that how you say it? When we were busy conquering the Kydonian heartland, they were just depositing stacks outside that rather insignificant island, and they never really attacked us. Poor generalship on their part, but don't worry. We shall be victorious. Having said that, the minute I move that army off the island, the Boeotian League will probably attack us. Here they come. Nope, they chose against it. Where are we now? We're all the way up. Oh, as if... No, that's not Macedon. That's a separate faction. There's that'd be quite a nice place to have a colony, though. Oh, and I remember. We're protecting someone, aren't we? That's why we get someone else's map information. Is it them? It's Pontus, or a Pontic Greek faction. As we start to hopefully cobble together some people that think that we're better than them, and they pay us for the right to be protected by the mighty Rhodian slingers and hoplites, etc. Lysimachus. Unreliable. Don't want him then. Oh, Metron.
Orders.
I think this is the halfway point. Can we get to any other port? Or do we just gamble? Oh, we can get to Kos. Oh, we can get all the way to Rhodes. I don't know what... There you go.
Disembark. Ready. Set sail. Yes.
Take all these fellas out. Ah.
Yes, strategos.
Oh no, we were
Yes, strategos.
contemplating building a second army, but we haven't quite got there yet.
Orders. March.
So we've got one more turn and then that will be fully operational. What's the cheapest one out of these? 4, 5? Oh, they're the same. We'll get a barracks then. We do need someone to be building ships for us. Can you build decent ships? No. You can. I'm just going to spend it all on that, and then we can add them as we go. But we can't be having just 2 ships as our... Considering we're supposed to be a maritime power. And we have half decent ships. I mean, we equip them with weapons upgrades and things like that. So If we're going to go a conquering in the Aegean, we're going to need a fleet. God, this faction's quite large, isn't it? Look, there's another one of those Greek independent city-states, which, of course, we're at war with and have been since we decided to go to Crete. I think it was a Greek city-state town that we attacked. And that begun our glorious invasion. Preferably, I wouldn't go on to mainland Greece just yet. I do think island hopping is the best bet that we've got. And it seems to fit with the idea of being Rhodes. But we're going to hopefully find a weak one that we can pick off. We probably don't want to go to war with Ptolemy just yet. We'll have a look and see if there's anyone. No, they've gone there. We're going to have to get rid of that army as well. Galatians killing the Pontic. They're not the ones that we are protecting. We think we're protecting that pink one just on the left of the screen, not the blues. So I do think we're going to get drawn into a war. That's why it might be good just to have a second army built up. But oh, Seleucia's lost Melassa, the territory of Caria. Egypt and Seleucia will just duke it out. But Egypt has had their scripted rebellion as well, so there's a second Egyptian faction, but we haven't found any evidence of them just yet. That's not my spy.
Yes.
There he is.
Moving. Can't do it, sir. Moving.
Who are these people? The city of Trapezus,
Do
eh?
it, sir. Moving into position.
Oh, they earn a fair amount, don't they? Look at that.
Into position.
And they're not Armenia. That's a red faction from memory. We're still looking for these Egyptians.
Yes, master. Moving into position.
Here we go, we found them. So do you have Alexandria? No. But they've got a couple of territories at the minute. We can't confirm they're any bigger than that. Right, first port of call is to retrain the army in Rhodes. And then have a look at something that we can build. You're building, Thera's building. Eulys. Not sure that's going to be a good use of our money. We don't have quite enough to make it profitable at the minute. I wonder if we can buy something from someone. I get the Stratos of Lindos, named after the king. I think he'll be worth a good crack. Might as well keep the 3 grand. Oh, and he's got a little wife as well, so he can start producing Rhodian bibbies. Yeah, I only want to build economic buildings at the minute. Trying to get us back on our feet after the war. And also, the problem with going into mainland Greece after the Boeotian League is they're not as... I don't know. It depends how... They've got the peninsula that has Athens on, so it should be quite defensible, but we're going to have to kill that stack off. That's the first port of call. And then we're going to have to think about what we're going to do. I still think the islands are the best. It would be nice if they owned one of the islands. That would be very helpful. In fact, we could probably do that. Go and have a quick check about who owns which island, particularly in the north, because we used to own one. We bought one, I distinctly remember it earlier, much earlier in the series, and it rebelled, and we couldn't get a garrison unit to it in time. So maybe that would be a viable target. Oh, we got one of our new ships ready. So if we go up here, well, that's Egyptian. That's Athenian. That's Athenian. So these two are viable targets here in the very north of the Aegean. What's this? Oh my god, Athens has become quite a little island power. That's Ptolemaic. That's Ptolemaic, so we'd avoid those. We could go to the Northern Islands.
Yes, sir! Yes, strategos! Move out! Ready to sail!
Go and pick up another ship. That'd be interesting to see if that... no, we want...
Ready!
That's what I want.
Combining fleet! Set sail! Ready to sail!
Do we think they'll sell me Andros?
Awaiting your command, I will address them at once. Our thanks.
Well, now that's sorted, would you like to sell me something? No. Give me a region. It's a shame it's not in alphabetical order, so we now have to go and find it. And they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. But my thinking is that they will need money to fight their own civil war. Dora sounds like it should be quite close, but that's the problem. They've got so many, you can't just click away. Oh, I didn't find it. Too busy talking. Andros, there it is. And we will give you 10,000. Standard rate. No, they don't want to do that. What about another one that we know is in the Aegean? Naxos is one. No, I don't think we're going to get away with it. Never mind.
Ready to sail!
So I think that fleet is going to head north. Epirus is at war with one of her neighbours. Only economic buildings. That's what we're trying to do. Problem with the many islands is that when we're building roads on them, we're not getting the movement bonuses as well. We're only getting the trade. Ah, you're very high and you've got nothing to build. So we might as well take your taxes down. Off he goes on his little wander. I mean, we've been playing, we're probably on about episode 15, I think, just off the top of my head. And we haven't even come across India or any Indian faction. We haven't really explored the Seleucid Empire. I mean, that must be a terrifying start to do the Seleucids when you've got, I don't know, maybe 200 territories to start with, and you have to work out how to reduce garrison upkeep and things like that. It might be worth a go. I'm thinking of after one of the we got Rhodes, Russia, and Rune. going, and we've also got a Blackfire campaign going at the minute. And I think it might be time to have a look at Europa Barbarorum on Rome Remastered. So maybe that will be a slot that comes available soon. We shall see. Oh, he just got slapped about over the head. I do like the idea of having colonies and islands. I think it fits who we should be. The other option, of course, is to go into Asia Minor. Because this area is just a mess. The problem is it's a mess between absolute superpowers in the Antigonids of Macedon, Ptolemy of Egypt, and the Seleucids, which might not be a very wise strategic decision to go in and fight against people. We're sort of still trying to exist. Xenon is 28. I think it's time we got some governors out. So he's going to be somewhere over here.
My lord, yes, Stradago. Yes, Stradago.
So we've got 3.
Forward.
Oh, Tyrion of Rhodes, Xenocrates, Thucydides.
Sir.
I think what we're going to do...
Merging armies. Ships ready.
Now. Who is that?
Set sail.
Ah, we've made a bit of a boo-boo. Oh, fiddlesticks. That's the problem with the Aegean. It's got other people's ships in. Always trying to keep the main 3 Rhodian settlements building. Oh, we can do that because you've got low... Your population is sort of flatlined. Now, are we about to lose our king? Will be a shame. We outclassed them in terms of ships, but they have many, many more. Who's that blue faction? They've got the sort of the swirly snake iconography of that I associate with the Crimea. That might be Pergamon. Have a look on the top for the icons. Do like the seahorses. They're very similar to House of the Dragon. Oh!
We are victorious. Our ships are under attack.
Oh, cock. I think we're about to lose our king. Our profits have just gone up to 21,800. I think that's going to be a problem for us. Although it said it... I don't know. Oh, I hope not. That's a suspicious amount of money, unless something amazing has just been built. It was on about 11,000, 13,000, I think. Cock and balls. Yeah, Pergamon. That's the swirlies. Please have escaped. Nope.
Ready to sail!
Well, that means that we've got a new faction leader. Feliskos of Lindos. He's 55. And Agatha Stratos of Lindos is now the heir.
Orders! Ready to sail!
It's disappointing.
Yes, strategos!
Right, but we're going to be positive. So what we need to do is we need to get our economy moving, and then we can commission a new army. So we're going to have one of you, and we're going to have a slinger. What's that? That's a slinger. Oh, that's so annoying. Right, let's start at this end. We can't... Now, this ship has forces on it, if you notice, and we can't
Can I be of service?
even afford to have any defences. So what we're going to do is we'll try and build as much as possible. Let's go down the island from the west to the east. And on top of that, it's got a rebel army on it as well. We've only got 2,000 left. I don't think we're going to be able to buy anything. Right, we'll start that off. Oh, bugger. Probably going to want someone to build more ships as well. Someone else has got to be able to produce triremes. Really? Well, that's disappointing. Right, so we're making 20 grand a go. Hopefully we're going to get... We're not going to queue up all of the units that we need for the army. What we're going to do is pay for them one turn in advance, if that makes sense. So next go, we'll queue up the next 2 units that we need from Rhodes and Lindos. And then we'll have sort of some stored up, as it were. And we can keep that being produced whilst we spend money. We've said before that we would want an army on Crete, and I'm wondering whether, hopefully, if we get enough economy going, we get enough economic buildings behind us, we'll be able to fund the defence of Crete properly. I am surprised that we don't have the ability to build triremes anywhere other than Samos. That's come as a bit of a shock. Quite pissed off with myself. I thought I'd learned from my mistakes and that I wasn't going to get whole armies beneath the waves. And ironically, he got sunk because we weren't going to attack the Boeotian League. I think that very much forces our hand. I think we're going to have to go after them now. I just know I'm going to get a comment or two about that as well. Right, I want to stop adopting people because I'd like... Right, that's what I need. And we'll queue up the next one. So doesn't that mean we've got 3 there, 4, so we don't need any more cavalry. Interesting, we can't actually recruit Rhodian slingers here. And you can build triremes as well. We can't really afford to have you not producing men for the army. Someone on this island must be able to increase our money. 6,000 is the only thing we can build. That's annoying. You're the one that's gonna grow. You're building. You're not. How much is that gonna cost though? 10,000. Right, we can't do anything, so we might as well... Oh. Double clicked rather than moving my spies about. They're nearly close to seeing each other. I mean, the travels that those two have had. We could get them to meet up before one goes to the far east, into the heart of Seleucia. We could see just how many new factions. I imagine a couple have spawned. We've got to turn an army round. I wonder if we could build someone. We could build Rhodian hoplites on the 3rd island that we started with. Pro something, I think. Although I could just be making that up. Oh, it's very silly of me to have that guy, Agathostratus, die. I think if you add it up, that's 4 whole stacks that I've lost to naval warfare. Naval warfare on this is much more dangerous than it was on previous iterations of any Rome Total War game. It's annoying. I wonder if you take Sparta, can you build Spartan hoplites? Because I've taken Crete and I can build Greek hoplites. That might be worth having a look at. What can you recruit? No, you can't. So if I want a Rhodian force, it has to come from the island of Rhodes. Oh, Rhodes itself can build things. 9 grand or 10 grand, what do we want to spend? It's a bit of a joke. Bonus trade income bonus, 200%. How much is that trade worth? Oh, I think that might be worthwhile. Then we'll come and spend the rest down here. I think it's you, or is it this one? Yeah, because your population growth has tanked.
Ready to sail!
Is there really no one else that can build triremes? I'm just astounded at that. We haven't upgraded. Ah, we've got a port doing there. But we're going to have to leave it there. A collision at sea has ruined our day again. That's a pretty damning statement of my leadership. Bit of a pity. But onwards and upwards. We're going to have to get you... who's the best general we've got? That's Young. You're 30 in rubbish, 29 in rubbish, 30 in rubbish, 20. Tyrant of Rhodes. None of them can really impress anybody. Right, we'll move the spies and then we'll call it a day. Let's see what we can discover.
Moving into position.
And see if we can meet up around Antioch before we depart. You're by the lighthouse, from memory.
My lord.
I wonder just how much of Egypt they have. Or is it just centered around the Nile?
Moving into position. Out of moves, sire.
It's just so annoying. But we are trying to rectify it. We're going to get a proper fleet going as soon as we can. Just have to wait some time, I'm afraid. So we'll leave it there for now. Next episode, we're going to have to rebuild the army, which is bloody annoying, but can't do much about it. I wonder if I can afford to just keep that ticking over. No, yeah, I might as well. Means we don't have to do it next go. So we'll leave it there for now. thank you very much for watching. We can all go off and grieve Agatha Stratos by ourselves in our own individual ways. But don't worry, his namesake and the heir to the kingdom, Agatha Stratos of Lindos, will be taking the throne ever so soon. I wonder, actually, really quickly, can I not pick who my next faction heir is going to be? Family tree. Make the faction heir. Oh, we can change it to Tyron of Rhodes. Does that change anything? We'll do that. Because we want him to be of Rhodes, don't we? That's fitting. And he's 20, so we'll get that sorted. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.